This is Stardew Valley, a beautiful game about farming, bothering other people, and selling fish. But there's one thing that Stardew Valley is missing that is really just unacceptable.
Suffocating in space.
Yes, so to make this right, I decided about 7 months ago to start working on my most ambitious project yet. And just like all my other projects that take more than 2 hours to complete, it ended up in the usual way.
Whee!
I spent a whole month working on this crazy idea when I realized that Stardew Valley in space is not good enough to be its own thing. Oh boy, was I wrong! I made a video about it on my channel, and for some dumb reason over 3,000 people saw my face and thought, wow, this is pretty sick! Please make game guests, yes great, thank you! So 6 months later, I decided to give this thing another shot and start a new Unity project.
Oh, you're one of those Unity people.
Yes, I am. No crying aloud zone right here. You have been warned. Anyway, since so many people thought that this game somehow had potential, here's the first devlog. And no, my devlogs aren't standard devlogs like this. So in the past week, I've worked on a bunch of things. I've made a lot of great progress. I made a working inventory system which is really cool and works like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next week. No, I like to do things my way and be, you know, me. I'm so sorry in advance. Alright, in short, what is this game? This is Ikarus, based on my favorite Greek myth about a boy wanting to fly but being too stupid to follow 2 basic rules. It's a sort of relaxing 2D life simulator game in space, which takes away the whole life simulator aspect of it, but it takes place on the planet Ikarus, where the player gets to live together with a bunch of other people to research the planet and see if it's safe enough for others to live there as well. Don't cream your pants out of excitement just yet. The game is pretty much nothing at this point. It's basically a collection of, you know, a few mechanics and all that. So,
Just take it easy, man.
But since I'd already worked on this before, I could just take these placeholder sprites and... got them. And then, poof! Player movement go... Last time I made an inventory system for this game, it was alright, but I couldn't move the items from one slot to another, which is very problematic. Which made it end up with dumb bugs like your mom. So I needed to figure out a way to be able to do that without wanting to kill myself. And if you know me, you may also know that I usually come up with these ideas once it's too late. Well, joke's on you, because for some weird reason, once I did finally realize how to do it properly, I apparently had already been doing everything perfectly for it to work. Yeah, I'm smart man. Very nice. So now we just take an item in our inventory and ban it to the other side because nobody likes an ass kisser in the first slot. Ugh. If you want to know how I made this surprisingly easy inventory system, just let me know in the comments below. Who knows, maybe I'll yell an explanation in your face sometime. You know, that means tutorial. Oh my god, you're dumb. You may have already noticed how I click these wannabe logs of wood or whatever on my screen and then they appear in my inventory. That's done with the power of tile sets. I made a bunch of different tile maps and tile sets for things like what the player can break using their fancy tools, or objects they can just pick up from the ground like the piece of trash they are, but also tiles that you can't interact with, like this cookie. You are not allowed to touch the cookie. Try me, see what happens. To interact with the tiles, I thought I'd make it easy for myself and shoot a Raycast, which is basically a laser, but that's cool since it can't kill you, from my mouse position to wherever it is in the world, and then see what I'm hitting by giving the tile maps tags. I was wrong. It doesn't always work that way, and sometimes it just rudely ignores my mouse position, just like my parents ignore my existence. Then I had this huge brain moment and figured out how to fix this. I just checked the coordinates of my mouse in the world and then checked for those coordinates if there's anything in the world on any of the tile maps on those coordinates. If so, do whatever you're supposed to be doing, I don't care. However, my brilliance resulted in one big problem. No, not my dick. I also have trees, and the tile of the tree is this bit here below, not the rest of it, it's just part of the sprite. So it doesn't recognize the whole tree or whole collider as part of the tree, so I can't smash its head in with an axe. So I just went bada bing bada boom. If you aren't hitting any tiles you can interact with, are you perhaps hitting a breakable object collider? But there you go. Break that tree. Yes, 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 yes. Perhaps it's me, but apart from the missing animation, breaking this tree is kinda boring. What we really need is some nice visual feedback. Yeah, you know it. Every Unity developer's wet dream. The Unity particle system. Now I just give every breakable object instance a color to show when breaking it, and there you go! Visible pain and regrets. I know I went through this at quite the speed, but that is a huge part of what I've done to this game in the past week. So let me know what you guys think, and if you guys have any other cool ideas for the game. As if I will listen. Ikarus has already started development, and I'm actually really excited to see where it goes and what people will think of it. So yeah, that should be good. Subscribe now for more devlogs that make you want to poke your eyes out and tell your parents you love them. Or don't, I don't care.